Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in to this stream for the spring equinox and the solar month of Aries. Can you feel the spring in the air? I'm so excited for this equinox and this beautiful day and this beautiful celebration. So I am launching a new series of streams. This is part of it. I will be streaming Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 a.m. And I'll be offering a variety of different things. In the morning, it's going to be more chill, more relaxed. In the afternoon, it's going to be more creative flow. And at night, in the evening, we are going to be doing more deep diving. So today's deep dive, of course, is going to be a card reading for the solar season of Aries and to celebrate the equinox. So if you are new to readings, welcome in. If you're not new to my readings, hello and welcome back. Readings are basically a way for us to get in touch with the wise instinctive knowing that exists within ourselves. So I'm using the spiritual tools of the cards to get into and activate your own inner knowing. Your own interpretation of the cards, the messages, the pictures, the energies is more important and supersedes anything that I could tell you, anything that the card descriptions could tell you, because this is how they're communicating with you. There is a non-random universe that we live in. So even though there's a certain set of cards here, and it might seem random, the cards that come up, it's actually not random, because we're setting the intention and we're influencing the field of probability, and we're coming up with an answer that aligns with our highest good and the highest good of all, which is always my intention for these readings for you and for anyone listening. Today's reading is going to be based off of the astrological sun sign that you have, and you can also cross-watch for your moon and your ascending or your rising sign. If you don't know those signs, in the description here there is a link to take you to your through how to access your birth chart and information. And if you don't know your birth time, that video has a link to how to find your birth time video that I did for you guys as well. So you can really find out this information, because although it doesn't determine who you are, it was the astrological weather that you were born into when you took your first breath, and it really does play an energetic role in your expression. And knowing what role it plays can help you understand yourself better. And really, that's all I want for you, is to know yourself better through what it is that I'm offering you. You can, for this reading, call in any energies that you work with outside of yourself. So for me, I work with any energies that want to work with me that are based in unconditional love. So it's God, Goddess, angels, guardians, ancestors, fairies, star family, mythological creatures. I like to bring in all of these energies because that's what supports me. But you might just have a specific God that you talk to, or a specific loved one who has passed that you like to bring in and that you feel connected to, or simply your higher self. Any and all of these energies, as long as they're based in unconditional love, are going to support you. And you can ask that too. And I'm only inviting in energies of unconditional love. We live in a free will universe, so we have to ask for support, but once we ask, it is readily available. And so that is what I would invite you to do, is to, at this point, ask for your guides to come in, or your support team to come in before we get into the reading. You can just say out loud or in your head and ask them to be here with you. Before we dive into the reading, I do want to share a few things that are going on with me. I did a meditation this morning for balancing. It was a really awesome meditation, very simple and short, actually. I talk a lot in the beginning of it, so you can watch me talk, or you can scroll to where I close my eyes, because that's where the meditation starts. And after that, it's pretty short. But it's all about feeling the energy of our being moving into coherence. So it's a great meditation. And then today's afternoon's stream was a rock painting session. So if you are interested in rock painting at all and want to learn more about it, I just shared some of my tips and techniques as I painted a rock that I was currently working on for the Big Table, which is a local restaurant that's a pay what you can cafe, or give what you can cafe, and I really love them, and I'm so excited to be painting this rock for them, just to support them in what they do. Lastly, I have created a new service. It is called the Chakra Meditation Service. It's $14.40 a month $14.40. You can sign up at devotedandvulnerable.com. What it is it's going to be, the chakras are energy centers in your body. They're where specific frequencies are held and specific themes show up energetically and then also physically. And we can clear these centers and clear our energy around these larger themes by going through them. So we're going to start tomorrow with the root chakra. Tomorrow is Monday. If you're watching this another day, that's fine. You can come into the service at any time that feels good to you. I'll send you the current meditation that we're working on. But tomorrow we're going to be doing the root chakra. The theme is family, and the theme is finances, and the theme is foundation, purpose, life's work. And so we're going to be clearing up any blocks that we may have in this area of our life. We're going to do the meditation every day for a week. That's my recommendation. You can do it once in the week, but I do recommend at least once. I recommend every day to really get the most out of the practice. But again, you're going to know what's best for your flow. It is through WhatsApp. So you do have to have the WhatsApp. You just download the app and type in your number and connect it with your phone. And then once you sign up online, there's an email that'll be sent to you that will give you descriptions on how to connect with the meditation service after that. It's short and simple. It might sound more complicated than it really is. So I hope to see you there. All right, let's get started. Just take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, calling in those energies that you wanted to be in this space with you so that you can get the most guidance and the most clarity that's needed for you at this time. And maybe even tap into the energy of this equinox where everything's balanced today, feeling that balance and also feeling the energy of Aries. Aries is the spark of the zodiac. It's the beginning of the new zodiac calendar. It is this beautiful energy of beginnings, of strength, of perseverance, of determination, of getting things started. And so that is really the energy that we are tapping into today with this reading, with this season. So I'm going to be intending that this reading is valid for you for the entire month of Aries. So the solar month goes from today, the 20th of March, to the 19th of April. That's when the sun will move into its next sign, which is Taurus. So as I'm talking about the month here, just remember I'm talking about the solar month ending on the 19th of April. And I'm really intending this to be guidance to help guide you through the entire month. I also recommend a notebook if you want to take notes, because that is how I do readings. When I watch other readers, I actually take notes, and that really helps me in my process. So that's just a suggestion to you. It's not necessary, but if you want to, you can totally do that. Okay, we are going to start with pulling a card for the first signs of the zodiac. So the first signs of the zodiac are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. We are going to be drawing one general card from the Faery Oracle deck, and then we're going to be getting clarity for each individual sign from the Modern Mystic Tarot. And again, you can watch for your sun, moon, and rising. You can also watch for other people in your life. So if you know other people in your life signs, you can also watch and get kind of a view of what's going on for them this month as well. All right, so let's find out what is this advice and energy for the Aries, the Tauruses, the Geminis, and the Cancers, the first expressions of the elements of the zodiac. There it is. Oh, I love this card. Okay, here we go. There it is. Okay, so it's the unicorn and the maiden. Communication with the unicorn, purification, and undercover action. So I will read from the book here. And for those of you who aren't one of these four signs, you can scroll ahead if you're watching the replay. If not, if you're watching live, you're just going to have to kind of sit through here, sorry. But we will get to you. Okay. And as I read this, I'm really encouraging you again to tap into your own knowing. So if you're watching the replay, you can totally pause and take notes. If you're watching live, just kind of remember what's coming up for you. But as you're hearing this, you are also really really getting your own messages. It's like your support team knows that this is the card that you're going to get, and it knows your associations. Like maybe the rose has special meaning to you, right? Or red hair, or sun and clouds, or unicorns. Might have a special meaning to you, and this card can speak to you through that. Same thing with the words that are coming through in the reading, in the description. You might get your own messages. So I'm just encouraging you to have your own experience with this card as I read this. The unicorn is a symbol of ancient magic's rising and purification of the earth and the etheric realms taking place. The maiden and the unicorn standing together indicate that you are receiving communications about detoxifying, clearing your environment, following your life's path, and being a peaceful activist for change. The doors between worlds for you are growing wider and wider. More and more is coming through for you. Please know that you have a purpose, which is in the moment now, to help the environment. You are a peaceful being, sensitive, and yet so very strong and powerful. Keep some of your work secret. Do not try to attract attention. The new children who are becoming adults now are aided in their life's purpose by the unicorn. It is time to protect and help something precious and threatened to survive. Bless your food and water to ingest healing unicorn energy. Wow. Love that message for you guys. I think it's beautiful for this time. And let's get clarity for you. So I'm going to draw a card for, let's find out what the clarity card. This is Crystal Dawn Doty's Modern Mystic Tarot. This will be Aries. This will be Taurus. And let's get clarity for the Geminis. There you are, Gemini. And the Cancers. Oh, no, too many. All right, let's get a clear card for Cancer, please. Thank you. Alrighty. And I am going to place our beautiful unicorn maiden right here. Maiden and unicorn. All right, so Aries. This is the clarifier for this unicorn message for you, the Four of Air. Now, first I want you to just kind of look at the card, feel the energy of the card, and see if there's any messages coming through for you. The card actually says, make time for yourself, meditate, stand back, and review the situation. So whatever situation, sorry, I'm getting used to where my camera is in all these different streams, so sorry, I think I've been looking at the wrong camera. Whatever the situation is for you, Aries, that involves an innocent that needs protecting, that involves the environment, that involves your peaceful activism, there is support being offered to you this month to really sit and meditate on how you can best serve, how you can move forward, how you can be peaceful in your actions, but also very powerful and strong, as the unicorn and maiden we're talking about. You know, they're kind of like the emissaries between the worlds, and they are looking on the outside and sharing with each other what's going on both sides, so that they can keep things peaceful and organized and harmonious. So that's really the energy that's being offered to you, and you're being asked to sit in meditation with it, to review whatever situation is coming up, and really not jump into anything. Especially, I know the sun is shining on you, and so this is actually shining on your ability to meditate. It might be that you are beginning and sparking a new relationship with meditation, a new relationship with going in and having more clarity come through for you. And guys, feel free to chat. I know before when I was doing these streams that I didn't have chats active, but I do have chats active now, so I'll try to remember to check those. But we're reading for Aries right now, and we're talking about this message for making time for yourself too. So make sure you make time for yourself this month, Aries. This is your new year. You know, it's the new astrological year, but whenever your birthday is also your personal new year. So, and then the new moon in your sign, lots of newness for you, Aries. And it feels like there is this this call to be contemplative when it comes to what new is being presented to you and also what is sparking within you, so that you can move forward with the most peace and the most, that word just keeps coming through for me, and the most clarity, if that makes sense. Okay. And happy birthday to you, Aries. I love your energy. I've been so excited about this new spark. I've been really excited to do this new streaming service and this new streaming I guess you would call it schedule, and it's been waiting for the Aries season to start this. So thank you so much for your sparky energy and the new life that you are bringing to us all. All right, Taurus, let's see where you're at. Okay, so let's first just look at the energy of the card and see what messages you're getting. So this is the 3 of air, and it says take time to heal, learning to forgive, and feeling wounded. So you may have your own messages that are coming through for you, Taurus. You might know what it is that this is referring to. If you do, then I would just write that down or take note of that, what's coming through for you. And I'm just going to share with you what I'm feeling, and maybe there's some messages in that for you as well. So in relationship to the maiden and the unicorn, it feels like perhaps your innocence has been wounded, and you are learning to forgive those who you feel have taken your innocence away from you, and really needing time to reset. You know, this is the zodiac of starting something new, right? And maybe before you can really move forward, and your solar shift is coming, right, on the 19th. So before your solar return, before your putting your foot in the ground, right, and really moving forward in your life, maybe for you this healing needs to take place, this forgiveness needs to take place, this time for yourself needs to happen and occur, so that you can really embody your what makes you shine when we move into Taurus season. Another thing I always suggest it with this card, is the practice Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian forgiveness tradition. It's ancient in their culture, and it is a powerful practice. I've been practicing for years now, and every time that I apply it, there is amazing shifts that happen. It's a process of saying, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you to whatever it is that has been causing you discomfort or pain. So in relationship to the unicorn and the maiden card, really saying, you know, if there's been some innocence energy, or if there's been some child energy and the harm done there, really offering this Ho'oponopono practice to help you clear the charge for you, which helps clear the situation. On my site, devotedandvulnerable.com, you can actually do /Ho'oponopono, or you can just go to the main website and find where that is, because spelling it might be difficult for you. It's Ho'oponopono. So that's really what's coming through for you. I'm trying to think of anything else. You might be upset about the world circumstances as well. You might feel very upset for the environment, upset for the lack of peace that it feels like there is, and you might need to take time to heal from that. Hello! Thank you for following. I have set that alarm to be very, very loud, so I can hear it. Thank you, Chris in my pocket, 619. That's all I got for you, Taurus, okay? So just heal from whatever's going on in your life or collectively, and prepare for your solar shift next month. Okay. Let's move on to see what's going on for the Geminis. Wow, lots of air energy in this fire reading, because Aries is a fire sign. I don't even know if I shared that with you, but that's spark energy. Okay, let's just sit with this card, Gemini. Feel into its vibes. Feel any messages that are coming through for you. So this is the Page of Air, and she's all about learning communication and learning clarity. This card has the energy of honesty, gaining wisdom through having a conversation. So it might be, it's clarifying this card. So it's a conversation related to these things, related to the innocence that you're looking to protect, relating to the environment that you're looking to protect, relating to the magic that you are stepping into. So there's a conversation, maybe multiple ones, that get to be had this month. Again, this is the reading for the solar season of Aries from now until the 19th of April. And so during the solar season, you might find yourself having lots of communication, which is great for you because you are an air sign and communication is your thing. So definitely be sure that you are having those conversations and being very honest about how you feel, about what's coming up for you, about how you are being impacted, and especially when it comes to the environment and when it comes to the innocence and those innocent people in your life, and maybe your own innocence and how that has been impacted and how that gets to be honored and spoken and re-explored through communication and through gaining clarity through that communication. And it's like, this is the conversation that's happening between the maiden and the unicorn, right? In between worlds. So it might be that similar energy for you, Gemini, where you're kind of like merging two different groups and you're kind of like communicating what's going on with one group with like the head of another group, and you guys are kind of coming together, right? It's like you're the spokesperson for a certain group. It might be environmental, it might be just relating to making the world a better place, and then there's a spokesperson from another group that you're going to sit down and have a conversation with, so you guys can really figure out how you can serve the interests of both groups. That's the energy that it's coming through for me as well for you, Gemini. Okay, let's move on to the Cancer card. Okay, Cancer, here is your card, and again, we'll just take a few moments to look at the card, to receive any information that you're getting from this card, Cancer. So my Cancers, this card is the Moon card, and it's about intuition, trusting in the unseen, and secrets. So this is the energy this month for you of really honing your intuition and really allowing yourself to trust in the unfolding of things that you can't see yet, and to know that there's secrets at play. This could be, secrets that are good and surprising and will turn things for the better, and it could also be secrets that have been held from you that are coming to light this month, that might be a little bit harder to ingest. But just remember, this unicorn and this maiden energy is here over guiding you, and it is about innocence and it's about peacefulness. So treating the secrets or the secret keeper with love and respect, and remembering that you are strong and powerful, and that you don't have to continue, letting the lies happen, but you also don't have to meet the lies and move on with your life. Because you have this beautiful, magical unicorn character who is really representing like this magical world, this secret world even, right? So it could be that the secrets are in the mystical and in the mysterious, because the moon really also represents this veiled, mystical, magical, intuitive energy, and so does the unicorn, right? So there is this just really beautiful mystical energy for you this month, Cancer, where you're getting more in touch with what the wise instinctive knowing within your heart is saying, and coming at it with this virginal maiden energy, and really revealing through that exploration the magic that has been hidden, like the unicorn that you didn't believe in is now all of a sudden here, right? trusting in the unseen. Maybe it's you are feeling like there's not a lot of magic, like you can't see the unicorn, and trusting that the unicorn is there without being able to see it quite yet, Cancer, is really going to support you. Trying to feel into any other energies. It's really all I'm getting for you, Cancer. So there it is. That's the first signs of the zodiac reading. And we are going to reset and jump into the full signs of the zodiac. So you are a full sign of the zodiac if you are a Leo, a Virgo, a Libra, or a Scorpio. I call you guys the full signs because in the astrological expression, you are the full expression of your elements. So Leo's the full expression of fire. Virgo's the full expression of earth. Libra's the full expression of air. And Scorpio's the full expression of water. Which is kind of funny because like you think of scorpions in the desert, right? But they dive deep to find a single drop, right? And so the single drop of water contains the wholeness of water itself and the essence of itself. So it's such a beautiful energy. I love you guys, Scorpios. I love your deep diving. Okay, let's get your fairy oracle card. So I'm just looking for the full signs of the zodiac. What is their overall message? There she is. Ooh, I love this one. So let the card speak to you for a few moments here, and then we will read from the deck. So this card says, a fairy healing is coming. Lifting and dissolving depression, bringing sensual bliss, calming your frustration and any anger you may have felt towards others who you feel have hurt you. Your emotions are stabilizing and running fresh and pure again. Stagnation is leaving, and you will now receive clear fairy communications about healing modalities which will work with your energy. Wear gold, which will amplify the message of this gentle healing card. Know that while the dear queen is gentle, her power is enormous, and her touch is transformation itself. Shape-shifting is also indicated with this card, along with empathy with gentle forms of nature, feminine power, and returning of sexual feelings of sensuality. Wow. Yes, magical help is on its way with a golden gift from the Deer Queen. How freaking beautiful and magical is that? Full signs of the zodiac. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I am just going to get into the clarifying cards here. So we are going to clarify for Leo. Show me the Leo card. Oh. So we got the Leo card, the Virgo card. Now we're looking for Libra. We got the Libra card and the Scorpio card. Awesome. Okay. Leos, what's up with you? So your golden gift is in relationship to this card here. So just allow yourself to feel the energy of this. There. So Leos, you got the Page of Fire, Messenger of Passion. This card can indicate a new endeavor. It indicates fresh creativity, mischievousness, and flirtation. So what's really sticking out for me with this card is the talk about sensuality and sexuality. That part of your life is really receiving a lot of healing for you, and you're going to feel flirty. You're going to feel a little mischievous. It's very likely, at least. Again, I'm reading for different people here, so that could be relevant to you if you're a Leo. It also could be more of a new endeavor that you're receiving healing about. The stagnancy that it was talking about being sparked again. So into the fresh creativity that's coming. So this whole month is what the energy is that we're talking about here for you Leos. And yeah, it's this awesome, bright, and fiery energy, which is the energy of Aries, and your sign as well. You are the fire, full fire. So you are receiving this golden gift from the Deer Queen to really heal this part of you, this aspect of you that has been stagnant and stuck and hurt, and you're receiving healing for all of that. So I really don't have much advice for you, just to remember that you have made contact with this fairy. And if you don't believe in fairies, that's totally all right. This is still your guides coming through and sharing with you that they're bringing you healing through their own means. So if you don't believe in fairies, this is a message from whoever you called in, okay? Just want to clarify that for some people. Some people are like, I don't believe in fairies. So if you don't believe in fairies, this is whoever you called in, your higher self, God, goddess, angels, guardians, etc. All right, Leo, you're cut and dry. That's really all I have for you. Moving on to Virgo. Oh, yes, Virgo. Let's look at this card for a moment. You get your own messages from it. Right, Virgos. You have the Queen of Earth. She's all about mastered money. This is you. Dependable, wealthy, motherly, resourceful, grounded, sensible. Even if you are masculine in expression, this is representing your sign, because Virgos are the earth. They're full earth, right? As I was saying. And so this healing gift that's coming feels like it's coming in a very physical way. The physical realm is represented by the earth energy. And it definitely feels like it's coming around your finances. If there's been a financial fear for you or stagnancy for you, that's what's being cleared out, being healed. And that's the golden gift, right? The golden gift, gold, right, for money, is really coming to you. So I would say that this whole month is going to be very abundant for you in many different ways. Lots of resources, the resourcefulness of this energy. Just remember to stay grounded. Put your feet in the earth. Bare feet in the earth can be really, really healing, especially for the earth signs and those who have strong earth influences. And just connecting with this beautiful golden gift from this Deer Queen who's offering you this profound healing in this financial area of your life. This is mastered money, right? This is like no longer worried about finances any longer. And you're generous with your money. You're motherly, you're dependable, you're sensible with your finances. It's not just like you came into a bunch of money and are spending it recklessly, right? You're very grounded and very sensible about how you're spending your resources. Amazing. I love that for you, Virgo. Awesome. Alrighty, let's move on to our Libras. All right, Libras. I'm going to let you see this card, feel this card, and then we'll talk about it. So it's the Ten of Fire. The Ten of Fire represents burnout, taking on too much responsibility, and needing help from others. But as I was flipping it and putting it there, I was feeling that this isn't something that's happening this month. This is what you're healing from this month. This is the golden gift that's being offered to you. The golden gift is help from others. The golden gift is the no longer taking on too much. The golden gift is healing from this burnout energy, from anything that's happened in your life because of the overwhelm that you've been going through, because of this desire to do more than you can, right? Do more than is healthy for you, supportive for you, and of course for those around you. You know, we desire so much to help others, but if it's at the sacrifice of ourselves, then we're really not supporting them either, because they're influenced by our burnout as well. So even though our intentions may be good, if we kind of over deliver and over promise, then we can really be setting everybody in our space up for failure in the long run. But it does really feel to me that this Dear Queen is here helping you heal from this, right? This is a very clear card in that it is offering you this gift of healing. And that through that's why your creativity unlocks. That's why your sensuality unlocks. That's why your physical healing manifests, right? Because there is support now for you in this overwhelmed energy that you've been dealing with. All right, that's what I got for you, Libras. And last, but of course not least, my Scorpios. I'll let you soak in the energy of the card for a moment, and then we'll chat about it. All right, my Scorpios, you got the 3 of Fire card. This represents exploration, expansion, seeking new adventure, and growth. So this card is all about, well, it's all about you, but it's all about receiving the gifts of being out in nature, of going on an adventure, of growing. And it really feels to me like you might be going camping, or you might be going on some sort of hike or nature immersion. Scorpios, really allowing yourself to seek the healing of nature, right? This is the Deer Queen, right? Deers are very natural beings. And she's got this golden gift for you, and perhaps it comes to you while you're seeking this natural experience, this natural immersion. So I would definitely recommend saying yes to any invitations to go out in nature this month, and to really seek growth in whatever area of your life that you are called to grow in right now. And whatever place in your life you really feel like you could use this gift the most, it feels like if you're choosing growth, this gift is coming for you to support you in that growth, if that makes sense. To moving the stagnation, right, which allows for growth. And if you're going after it, you're going to receive this golden gift from this Deer Queen this month. I also just want to say that if a new adventure comes to you to go out, and might not be nature related, but that is the golden gift itself, is this adventure, this calling to you, and to follow it, to go after it. Again, this is the season of new beginnings. This is the sign of the spark of new life, new energy. So it feels like that energy is coming for you, and you just have to say yes to it, Scorpio. I know you can do that. All right. My full signs of the zodiac. Beautiful stuff here with the Deer Queen, with her golden gift. We are going to move on to last but not least, our final signs of the zodiac. So you are a final sign of the zodiac if you are a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, or a Pisces. So let's go ahead and, oh, there you are. Interesting. So sit with this card for a moment. Allow her to speak to you. Allow the energy to speak to you. All right, so the fairy that's come to us is the Dark Moon Fairy, and she represents maturation, growing up, introspection and knowing thyself, which is something that I am all about. I love the pursuit of knowing ourselves. It's really the most important thing we can do in this lifetime, is to know ourselves. Because if we don't know ourselves, we don't know anything else. Really, truly. Okay. Interestingly, this card can be interpreted as a menopause card for women, or one of seeming bad news bringing about change as their moon times move to darkening. It is a time for understanding the frailties of the self and understanding the wisdom of your years on this earth and what they have taught you. Knowing that there is nothing that can be done at this time. Knowing that you need to understand where you are responsible for the current situation. Learning and taking ownership of responsibility will create freedom and new opportunities. Move through this and feel renewed, alive, and as though your own personal evolution is finally underway. It will never be too late. The tests and subsequent wisdom make this life here so worthwhile and will create your beautiful legacy for generations to come. You will rise up from this as the phoenix is reborn from the ashes, just as the moon will wax and grow full once more. Have hope, but do spend some time in contemplation. Wow. Powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Let's just get clarity on that. We are going to draw our clarity cards. So I'm going to assume that this is where you are receiving wisdom from or what you are contemplating. But we'll get specific here for Sagittarius. All right, we got all four right here. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, let's see what's in store. I love this for you, Saggies. Take a moment to feel the energy of this card, and then we'll dive into it. So this is the 10 of air. And the card represents the end of difficulty, a turning point, seeing through illusions, and rising above attack. So this is the worst is over card for you, Sag, so there's no reason to panic with this dark moon energy. But there is this invitation to contemplate what you've learned through the difficulty, through the attacks, through the journey that you've just been on, because the 10 is kind of like the completion of that journey. And so you're really allowing yourself to contemplate what you have truly learned through all of the experiences that you've been through, the attacks, the difficulty, and seeing them for their wisdom and recognizing that that's part of the gift of this world. And as this card was saying, from there, you create your legacy in this life. How freaking exciting that you are starting to create your legacy with this shift into Aries, Saggies. Amazing. Go ahead and create it. Go ahead and celebrate the end of the difficulties, this turning point for you. Seeing through the illusions, it's finally time for you to be able to see through them. But in order to see through them, it is going to take a little bit of contemplation, right? It's going to take a little bit of inward journeying and recognizing where you are in the cycle of life and the cycle of your own journey. I think that's all I have for you, Saggies. Yeah. All right. Capricorns, here you are. Aw, Cappies. All right, take a look at this card and soak in the energy. Love this. So the card is the sixth card. It's the sixth major arcana card. It's called the Lover's card. And it represents falling in love with life, commitment, partnership, romance, and good health. So as this dark moon energy comes in, which is, the new moon, right? That's all about this amazing period of going within and contemplating. So you really are contemplating love in a whole new way and seeing the blessings that are all around you when it comes to love. It feels like there's lots of good energy in partnerships, lots of good energy in romance, lots of good energy in your health as you continue to contemplate your wisdom that you've gained throughout this lifetime. And as you do that, the people in your space are benefiting as well, strengthening your relationships. And you're just falling in love with life because you're seeing how everything that you've been through contemplation and really accessing your wisdom here, Cappies, you're really seeing this life for the good that it can bring, and the necessity of the difficulties for you to learn the wisdom that you have now. And that's helping you to fall in love with your life this month. So go ahead, fall in love. It's an awesome month for you, Cappies. Good work. Okay. I'm going to let you guys look at the energy of this card. This is for Aquarians. All right, Aquarians, you guys got the Seven of Air card. The card represents dishonesty and deception, more going on than meets the eye, and secrets and manipulation. So, excuse me, I gotta clear my throat for this one. So this card is, what I was getting when I was tapping into the energy of this card was that this dark moon's a little bit darker for you than the other signs we've read so far. And it doesn't mean bad, right? We don't have to think of dark as bad, but it is going through a little bit of a trial, it feels like, for you, Aquarius, as you yourself recognize your own dishonesty and deception, or you recognize that in another. And it's taking you through this very contemplative place where you are really having to check in with your own wisdom and your own understanding that you're gaining through this deception, through these lies, through this manipulation. So I would really contemplate what you are learning through this energy, what you've learned about deception, what you've learned in your life about dishonesty, what you've learned about manipulation and secrets, and really allowing yourself to spend this solar season of Aries recognizing that wisdom, recognizing those lessons. And then when the season of Taurus comes, which is like the put your foot down finally season, that is going to be you're going to be prepared to put your foot down for this Taurus season, which starts on April 19th. Once you've gone into contemplation, once you've allowed yourself to really know yourself and to know, just to know where the nuggets of learning and wisdom and value there has been in this energy for you. And this could be present energy, this could be energy from your childhood, this could be, again, coming from you, it could be coming from another person, only you really know. I would say what the energy that you felt when you first saw that card, those first impressions are so precious, because those are really where, before we've had time to talk ourselves out of it, those are the ones that are really coming through strong from our inner higher self. So knowing yourself, even diving into like your own initial reaction to this card, Aquarius, contemplate that and dive deeper into that. It's just a month, and it's not that, it's not, you got the fairy magic of the dark moon, and I would work with the new moon this month, the new moon in Aries. I don't know when it happens. It's going to happen first couple days of, actually I can look it up real quick. Okay, new moon's on the 1st, April 1st. Oh, I did know that. Of course I did. So I would work with the new moon in Aries to really clear the lies and manipulation, if that's something that's weighing strongly on you, my beautiful Aquarians. Okay. Last but not least, we have the Pisces. Hi, Pisces. Aww. All right, look at the card. Absorb the energy. All right, Pisces, you guys got the 9 of Fire. This is don't give up. Preparedness, perseverance, believing in yourself. I love it. Believing in yourself and knowing yourself. That's really what's coming through for me strongly for you, Pisces. This is like, when in doubt, contemplate. When you want to give up, just dive deeper into it, right? You're the fishies. You love to swim in this vast ocean of your own knowledge. And so keep swimming. Just keep swimming for you. And really allow yourself to lean into that dark moon energy, that contemplative energy, and allow yourself to not give up, and to, through that, let that knowing of yourself remind you that you got this. And you're almost there, right? It's like, she's running a race, and I always just think of this energy of like, if you're running a race that's really windy, like on a road that's really windy, and you like can't see the finish line, you keep turning bends, and you still can't see the finish line, you still can't see the finish line, you still can't see the finish line. This is like that energy, and then you like finally round that last corner, and you finally see the finish line, and you're almost there, right? And maybe you're contemplating your journey. Maybe you're contemplating how far you've come. Maybe you're contemplating this entire race that you've just run, right? That could also be, I'm getting that for some of you Pisces, that's also what you're really contemplating. You're like, wow, I've gone through a lot. I've been on a journey. This race has been taxing, but I'm here at the finish line, right? And I believe that I can cross that line, and I will, and I know I will. Awesome energy, Pisces. I love it for you. And with that, my dears, that is the end of our reading for the solar month of Aries and the spring equinox. I thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are supported at all by these messages and you feel called to support me back with financial contribution, the PayPal link is in the description here. It's paypal.me/devotedvulnerable. You can also donate through Twitch. I believe that's all set up, so you can do that as well if you are a Twitch watcher. And yeah, I appreciate you. I'm willing to receive anything you're willing to offer, but I really wanted to keep offering myself and my services without the need to receive finances first, like a donation-based offering, because it's more inspiring to me. I'd rather just give to you and receive back whatever it is that you are willing to offer to me, and to let you determine the value of this to you. It could be worth thousands of dollars to you. I don't know, but you do know that, so I'm willing to receive the value that you put on this, and I thank you so much for that in advance. I will see you guys on Tuesday with our 9 a.m. stream, and as always, namaste. The universal light in me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.